Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. A heartbroken Nashville community continues to grapple with the mass shooting that claimed the lives of 3 9-year-old children and 3 adults at a private Christian school. Police also continue to learn more about the 28-year-old shooter, Audrey Hale, a former student at the school. The motive for the shooting is still unknown, but investigators have uncovered more details about Hale. Hale's parents told police Hale was under a doctor's care for an emotional disorder. A former instructor at an arts and design school told the New York Times that Hale had an emotional breakdown on the first day of classes 6 years ago. Hale broke down crying while trying to set up an online student account. According to the Times, years later, Hale posted on Facebook asking to be addressed by male pronouns and a new name. And just minutes before the shooting rampage in Nashville, a childhood friend of Hale says she got an Instagram message from Hale saying that they were planning to die that day. According to a CNN analysis of data from the CDC, firearms were the leading cause of death among children and adolescents in 2021 for the second year in a row. Firearms first surpassed motor vehicle crashes as the leading cause of death for children in 2020. In 2021, more than 4,700 children between the ages of 1 to 19 died from firearms, up by 9% from the year before. In comparison, about 4,300 children died in car accidents in 2021. Some lawmakers in Washington, D.C. are calling for gun control and action again. According to data from the Gun Violence Archive, there's been at least 130 mass shootings in the U.S. this year, including the Nashville incident. President Joe Biden wants Congress to work on an assault weapon ban. But Republicans are in charge of the House, and there's little to no support for weapon restrictions, which some say infringes on constitutional rights. Blue jeans maker Levi Strauss & Company is facing backlash over its plan to use artificial intelligence to have more diverse models. Last week, the company said it would collaborate with a digital fashion studio to create computer-generated models who are diverse with different body types, in addition to human models. The plan drew strong backlash, with some complaining and comparing it to using digital blackface on models. Levi's responded by saying it is not using the pilot program as a way to substitute real diversity and declared that it is committed to working with diverse models in real photo shoots to tell authentic stories. More changes are coming to Twitter. CEO Elon Musk says soon only paid subscribers will show up in the For You feed. Starting April 15th, the tab you see when you first sign in will only recommend accounts who pay for premium Twitter service. Also, non-subscribers will not be allowed to vote in polls. Musk said the change was to battle bot accounts. But he's also been pushing people to pay $84 a year for Twitter. Last week, Musk announced that the free blue checkmark was going away. Users who want to keep it will soon have to pay $8 a month or $84 annually. An Australian food startup company called Vow has created a meatball made from DNA from a long extinct animal, a mammoth. In reality, it's a publicity stunt. The meatball isn't meant for human consumption. The meatball is mostly lamb meat made in a lab. But there is a tiny amount of mammoth DNA in it. Woolly mammoths are thought to have gone extinct about 5,000 years ago. Their frozen carcasses have been found preserved in Arctic permafrost. And they still had blood in their veins when discovered. Vow used some of that information to grow something similar to mammoth meat in a lab. According to the company, the project's goal is to raise awareness of the potential of cultured meat to make eating habits more planet-friendly. Get ready to look up into the sky. The alignment of the planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus will become visible Friday and continue that way over the next couple of weeks. The 5-planet alignment will be visible at sunset, just underneath the crescent moon across the northern and southern hemispheres. Alignments like this one appear every few years or so. Experts say much of it will be visible to the naked eye, even in urban areas with significant light pollution. So be sure to look up and check it out. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.